The Spartans versus the Knights. Who will win in our own intellectual gladiator combat? Find out next on Quiz Kids.
It's the Bay Area Quiz Kids. Brought to you by the San Mateo Credit Union, Kaiser Permanente, and Samtrans. And now, the best host on the West Coast, Brad Friedman.
Thank you, everybody. Welcome to our show. We have, as I said, two great teams again, and we have our mighty judge with us. Please say hello to Frank Saboti. We'd like to welcome back the Mountain View Spartans. Hello, gentlemen and person. Zach Blumenstein, you are an avid hockey fan, and today, as we tape, the Olympics are going on. Hockey competition is fierce. Do you want to make some kind of prediction that will either make you look like a hero or a goat when this show airs?
I think I see U.S. with the gold.
You have a Canadian godfather in the audience.
He's in the audience.
So you want to say something?
We sort of have a friendly rivalry about this game.
Yeah?
Yes.
All right, well, one of you is going to come out looking pretty good in about 3 weeks. So good luck to America and to you, Zach. Josh Cohen, our captain, you belong to a Jewish youth group?
Yeah, so it's called BBYO. It's a really fun youth group. It's for 8th to 12th graders. And so I went to the International Convention a couple weeks ago.
Yes, in Texas?
Yeah, in Texas.
What did you guys do there?
There was a lot of it was just getting to meet other people, and we had elections for our international board, which is pretty exciting.
Did you run?
And long. No.
Aww.
But anyways, it was a lot of fun meeting Jews from like other countries and stuff, and
cool.
I definitely encourage people to join because we need more people.
Good, great. And Jeffrey Tarash, golf.
Yes, I'm an avid golfer.
Avid golfer. Well, the sport's taken a few hits lately, so how are you going to bring it back up to its...
With my tremendous game, I mean, just this past Christmas, I received a new set of golf clubs. And I named a couple of them Garrett Nano and Garrett Rowe after a couple of my favorite golfers. And I just love going out to the driving range and hitting a few balls. I mean, nothing pleases me more than playing with my wood.
That's just as embarrassing as it gets. Well, good for you, Jeffrey. Let's give a big hand to your coach, George St. Clair. All right, gentlemen, we are going to play the collaboration round. In this round, the questions are worth 10 points. I will ask you a question, give you a chance to collaborate, give me the right answer, and you will score. If you score 7 correct answers, you will earn a bonus of 30 points. There are 3 categories which you can choose from for this round, and they are proverbial blanks, choosy fruit, or ham it up. Which category would you like to choose?
I wouldn't like fruit. We might get really obscure fruit.
Ham it up.
The collaboration is over,
Ham
and
it
the
up.
choice. Ham it up. All right.
The kosher choice.
The kosher choice from the BBYO. All the answers will contain the letters ham. Zach and Jeffrey, we're going to need you to work very hard for Joshua here. To be or not to be? That is all the question you need.
Hamlet.
Hamlet is right for 10. It's a Dr. Seuss story. I do not like it, Sam I am.
Green eggs and ham.
Green eggs and ham is right. In 1984, he won gold in men's figure skating.
Scott Hamilton.
Scott Hamilton is correct. He was Robin Hood's nemesis.
Sheriff Nottingham.
The Sheriff of Nottingham. On the 80s game show, you wanted big bucks and none of these.
I don't know.
The Whammies. It's slang for New York City, even outside the world of the comics.
Gotham.
Gotham is right. And it's what you'll be when you win this game.
Champions. Yeah, champions.
That's it, champions. You get 60 points at the end. Congratulations, gentlemen. We'll be right back to meet the other team after these messages. Back, and we would like to say hello to the Menlo Knights. Menlo Knights, yay! Brett Kaplan, at the beginning of the season, I always ask people what they're involved in. They usually say, oh, we're going to be on the mock trial team, we're going to be on robotics. And now those seasons are over. So you were in mock trial, and your season just ended. What did you play?
I was the defendant in the trial, so I was accused
Of murder?
of murder.
You were a
yes.
stand-up comic, or you were a guy who killed a stand-up comic, theoretically?
A stand-up comedian.
Okay, well.
I didn't kill him. So.
You didn't kill him. So you were found innocent.
Most of the time.
Oh, this is so interesting. Over and over, it's like Kafka's The Trial. You're constantly being tried for a crime you may or may not have committed, and you get a different.
Exactly, yeah.
Good. Matt Redmond, captain, and you were part of the robotics team. That just ended.
That's
what
right.
did you have to build, and how did it go?
So the idea for this year's competition, we participated in the first Tech Challenge. And the idea is basically, it's like Frisbee golf with wiffle balls. So
Of course.
we had our robots sort of drive around the field, and they had to aim these like little shooters towards different areas to score different amounts of points. And we realized about halfway through the competition that our shooter was slightly ineffective in that it jammed like more than half the time. And so we adapted strategies and decided to play the bulldozer robot.
So basically, you were just crashing into other robots
More
to
or
stop
less.
them from making points.
It was remarkably effective.
And yet somehow so wrong. Brian Cooper, this is cool. Your school just did 12th night, and they asked you to do the music.
Yeah,
for them.
I actually played 11 or 12 different instruments, ranging from the Indian oboe-like instrument called the Shannai, all the way to Celtic harp and tenor recorder.
And some of it was music you composed, and some you improvised.
Yes, exactly.
Just to kind of, so you must have really gotten to know the show very well.
Yeah, I sat there every scene sitting cross-legged on a little rug in the corner.
Oh my gosh.
So I had some of the lines running through my head 24/7.
That sounds like a very nice touch to that show. Congratulations.
It's a lot of fun.
Let's give a big hand to your coach, Richard Steinberg. All right, Knights, you have a choice between proverbial blanks and choosy fruit.
We would like to do choosy fruit.
Choosy fruit. All right. So, each answer in these questions will contain the name of a fruit. Here's your first question. It's a car with numerous unfixable defects.
Lemon.
A lemon is right. It's the title of John Steinbeck's Dust Bowl novel.
Grapes of Wrath.
The Grapes of Wrath is correct. Congress did this to Andrew Johnson and Bill Clinton. Impeached. She was the first African-American woman to win the Academy Award for Best Actress.
Halle Berry.
Differ.
Halle Berry is right. It's the Marx Brothers movie about a Florida land boom.
Sure. The Big Orange.
Coconuts. Persephone ate these seeds and had to spend half of the year in Hades.
Pomegranate.
That's right. Finally, British sailors get their nicknames from this citrus given to them to ward off scurvy.
Limes.
Limes or limeys, yes, that's right. So you end up with 60. We have a tie score. Congratulations, Menlo. We'll return with our teams and more play following this break.
Tournament champions will win an all-expense-paid trip to Europe, courtesy of ACIS.
Thank you. We are back. It is always so much fun to have a crowd like this applauding us on, applauding the teams while we're playing. So please be part of that crowd. Join us in a studio taping by calling us at 650-637-1936. We'll send you free tickets. This is our new 3-for-1 round, gentlemen. You have a buzzer in your hand, and here's how it's played. I will ask a toss-up question, and the first man to buzz in gets to answer for his team. If you give me the right answer, you'll score 10 points, and your team will then be given a chance to answer 2 more questions and improve that score. Answer a second question correctly that's slightly related to the first, and you'll earn 20. Answer the third question, and your final score will be 40 points better than it was before. If you buzz in and give me the wrong answer, the other team will be given that opportunity. And if you buzz in before I complete the question, just as before, you will have to answer with the information you've been given. And if you are wrong, I will complete the question and give that other team a chance for the 3-for-1. We are tied at 60-60. Good luck to both teams. Here's the first toss-up. This famous cartoonist was rejected for a job by Walt Disney and even by his high school yearbook. Who went on to create the comic strip Peanuts? Joshua.
Charles Schultz.
Correct. Here's your next question. What was the name of Charlie Brown's dog?
Snoopy. Snoopy.
Snoopy for 20. The last question. What California county's main airport is named in honor of Schultz?
Santa Rosa, I think. Santa Rosa? No, Sonoma. No.
I have to accept your first answer. It's Sonoma County. You earned 20 points. Here's the next toss-up question. Ron was the last epic directed by what influential Japanese filmmaker? Zach.
Akira Kurosawa.
Correct. Here's your next question. Although set as a Japanese period drama, Ron is adopted from what Shakespearean tragedy?
I don't even know what Ron is.
King
Lear? Okay, King Lear.
King Lear for 20. What 1960 Steve McQueen film is a resetting of Kurosawa's Seven Samurai?
Magnificent Seven.
What?
Magnificent Seven.
Magnificent Seven.
Magnificent Seven.
Magnificent Seven.
And you've earned 40 points. Congratulations. Here is the next toss-up question. What was the name of the mischievous nun-turned governess in The Sound of Music? Brian.
Maria.
Maria is correct. What was the last name of the musical family featured in The Sound of Music?
Von Trapp.
The Von Trapp family. For many years after World War II, the Trapp family operated a lodge in what Green Mountain state?
Vermont.
You got 40 points. Congratulations. Next toss-up. Spelled one way, it is an orange root vegetable. Spelled differently, it is a...
Carrot.
Joshua. Carrot is right. Spell the form that's the vegetable.
Carrot.
For 20. Spell the form that refers to the weight of a gemstone.
No, it's with a C. It's with a C. It's with a C.
Is it with a C?
C. Carat.
You got it for 40 points. Next toss-up. How many atoms are there in a molecule of ozone? Brian.
3.
Right. How many atoms are there in a molecule of water?
3.
That's right. How many atoms are there in a molecule of methane?
5.
40 points for you. Congratulations. New toss-up. Football players are often sidelined for ACL injuries. What does ACL, Joshua?
Anterior cruciate ligament.
Correct. On what joint is the ACL located?
No, knee. It's knee. Is a knee a joint? Knee.
That's the knee. ACL damage can be repaired by what minimally invasive surgical technique?
Arthroscopic surgery.
Correct for 40 points. You guys are doing great. Next toss-up. In 1903, she became the first woman to win a Nobel Prize. Name this Polish woman who did her work in France. Jeffrey.
Marie Curie.
Correct. 3 other people have won 2 Nobel Prizes. Name any of the remaining 3.
Einstein, sure, Albert Einstein.
No, they were Linus Pauling, John Bardeen, and Frederick Sanger. Here's a new toss-up. Of the 3 types of rock, which type is volcanic? Zach.
Igneous.
And which type can be formed from deposits of fossilized shells or skeletons?
Sedimentary.
Correct. Metamorphic rocks result from transformations of other rocks. What does limestone generally morph into?
Shale. Shale.
No, marble.
Oh.
You earn 20 points. The Earth's atmosphere is divided into layers. What's the name given to the level in which we're standing right now? Yes, Matthew.
Troposphere.
Correct. AM radio waves can travel long distances at night because they bounce off which layer?
Stratosphere.
No, it's the ionosphere. You earned 10 points there. Next toss-up. An ice skater spins slowly with her arms stretched out, but as she pulls her arms in, she spins faster and faster. This is an example of the conservation. Yes, Matthew.
Angular momentum.
Correct. The first law of thermodynamics states that what quantity must be conserved?
Energy.
Right. For 40 points, Einstein's equation E equals mc squared stated that what is not conserved but may be converted to energy?
Mass.
You got 40 points. Congratulations. Another toss-up. Turtles can be divided into tortoises that live on land and what other kind that are aquatic? Brian.
Sea turtles.
No. You can steal.
A turtle? What type of turtle? Water turtle. Water turtles.
Terrapins. Next toss-up. Most American children today are given DPT shots, which protect against 3 childhood diseases. Which of these was sometimes called whooping cough? Joshua.
Wrong. No, not bronchitis.
I can't collaborate.
Oh, I can't collaborate. Mumps.
No. You can steal.
Okay, defer.
Rheumatosis.
It's pertussis. The SETI, S-E-T-I, SETI project is one of the largest computational projects in the world. What do the initials SETI? Yes, Zach.
Search for extraterrestrial intelligence.
Correct. Many SETI observations are carried out at the Arecibo radio telescope in which U.S. Commonwealth?
American Samoa, Mariana Islands.
I guess one of them.
American Samoa.
No, Puerto Rico. You earned 10 points. Common time means that a musical piece is played in what time? Yes, Brian?
4/4.
Yes. When a musical number is played in waltz time, what is the time signature?
3/4.
And what's the time signature for a piece played in cut time?
2/4.
That is 40 points for you. Meredith Willson wrote the songs and lyrics for what musical? Joshua.
The Music Man.
Correct. In The Music Man, how many trombones led the big parade?
76.
That's 20. Close behind the trombones were 110 of what instrument closely related to the trumpet?
Cornet, right? Cornet?
Yeah.
Cornets.
And that's 40 points for you. And that is the end of the round. At the end of that round, Menlo has 230 with 280. Mountain Dew is in the lead. We'll be right back for the lightning round after these messages. Back. 2 strong teams, close score, and now we play the lightning round. The point values are 20. You will all be buzzing in. The first person to buzz in gets to answer for his team. Give me the right answer, you'll score 20 points. If your answer is incorrect or you have no answer for me, your team will lose 20 points and the other team will get a chance to steal, thus making the scores veer wildly. Does everyone understand? Let's just play. First question. What order of columns completes the series Doric, Ionic, and Matthew?
Corinthian.
Correct. NSA, FBI, or CIA? On which government website might you learn about code making from a character? I do not see. Jeffrey.
NSA.
NSA is correct. What East Coast city would you be visiting if you flew into Dulles International? Joshua.
Washington, D.C.
Correct. The earliest known color videotape was the 1958 dedication of NBC's Washington, D.C. studios by what president? Joshua.
Eisenhower.
That is correct. Which Shakespearean play features a character named Puck? Brian.
Midsummer Night's Dream.
Correct. Of the chalaza or chalaza, blastoderm or albumin, which is the structure that anchors the yolk inside the white? Yes, Zach.
Albumin.
No. Which is the structure that anchors the yolk inside the white of an egg?
Pass.
It's chalaza. Portola, Presidio, or Potrero? Which of these San Francisco neighborhood names is also the Spanish word for fort? Yes, Matthew.
Presidio.
Correct. Led by Robert Zoellick, what global organization gives loans to developing nations? Matthew.
The World Bank.
You got it. The Hindu term for the incarnation of a being shares its name with what 2009 James Cameron film? Joshua.
Avatar.
Yes. A 3-pointed star inside a circle is the symbol of what German automaker? Zach.
Chrysler.
No. You can steal.
Mercedes.
Mercedes-Benz. The Fates, the Graces, and the Muses all called whom Dad? Jeffrey.
Apollo.
No.
Pass.
They called Apollo brother and Zeus dad. What U.S. state is divided in two by the Chesapeake Bay and the Susquehanna? Yes, Joshua.
Maryland.
Right. Which tennis term is said to come from the French word for Jeffrey?
Love.
Right. What 1920 Fitzgerald novel about Amory Blaine took its title from a few, Jeffrey?
The Beautiful and the Damned.
No. Took its title from a few lines by English poet Rupert Brooke.
All I know is the Great Gatsby. Pass.
This Side of Paradise. Following the success of the Gossamer Condor, amateur cyclist Brian Allen flew the Gossamer Albatross across what body of water? Brian.
The English Channel.
Correct. Straddling the Bosporus, what city lies in both? Yes, Joshua.
Istanbul.
Correct. Dr. Jose Miro Cardona led what failed invasion in the first year of the Kennedy administration? Joshua.
Bay of Pigs.
Right. What is the name for the clear to white interstitial fluid found between nearly all the cells in the human body? The lymph. Which Thackeray novel is subtitled A Novel Without a Hero? That's Vanity Fair. In 2005, what country ended its 29-year military presence in Lebanon? Joshua.
Syria.
Correct. Which ancient Greek who discovered the principles of density and buoyancy? Yes, Matthew?
Archimedes.
Correct. What rose water and honey-sweetened confection is made from chopped nuts and layers of crispy? Brian.
Baklava.
Yes. Which Swiss psychologist theorized a 4-stage model of children's cognitive development? Yes, Brian.
Freud.
No. You can steal.
Is it very sure? I'm sure. Maslow.
Jean Piaget. She said, "Give me a decent bottle of poison and I'll construct the perfect crime." Name this creator of Hercule Poirot and Miss Marple. Matthew.
Agatha Christie.
The great Agatha Christie. In which type of freestyle skiing do participants navigate around small hills? Brian.
Mogul.
Right. Who served as president of war under Franklin Pierce and later became the president? Yes, Joshua.
Jefferson Davis.
Correct. If you castle in chess, you move the king and what other piece? Brian.
Rook.
Yes. What Lord Protector of the Commonwealth of England was succeeded by his son Richard in 1658? Joshua.
Oliver Cromwell.
Right. Purim, Hanukkah, or Yom Kippur? Which Jewish holiday celebrates Esther's victory? Joshua.
Purim.
Correct. Temperature scale is named for which inventor of the mercury thermometer? Joshua.
Fahrenheit.
Right. Sometimes called a fish hawk, what raptor shares its name with a unique tilt-rotor aircraft? Matthew. No, I'm sorry. That's the end of the game. With 440 over 430, Mountain View wins the game. Thank you, gentlemen, for a really strong game. Happy Purim to everybody. Bye-bye.
The following underwriters helped to make this program possible: San Mateo Credit Union, Kaiser Permanente, Samtrans. Additional support provided by the Burlingame Scottish Rite of Freemasonry, the Knights Templar,